Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Everything's working. I think I'm just checking everything, making sure. Yeah, you're in for a treat today. We're gonna do some live readings. Yeah, we're gonna do some live free readings for people. So if you are interested, feel free to comment and message me on Facebook or WhatsApp or email. Like, just hello. We'll get into it. I can go into some deep topics while we wait and go into. Feel free. So essentially, it's calling. So if you're interested, either reach me on Facebook or email and send your phone number or WhatsApp number, whatever, with the area code in it because I'm in Mexico, so you know. So I'll call you on one of those. So feel free. And then we'll get into it, and then we'll give everyone a few minutes of the live reading. We'll get into some big topics. I'm trying to get the planet to a higher resiliency. So in order to do that, like the concept, perhaps we can get some ideas of it. We're trying to get it up to a resiliency in consciousness for the collective consciousness, and as well as with the planet. And right now, currently, most places cleared the root chakra. Fortunately, I mean, it was a lot of things pushing people down during COVID. Now there's a certain percentage that's in the sacral, and even less percentage, but still going resiliently into the solar plexus, into power and action. But most people gearing up out of survival into creativity and creating more of the different system than the parasitic system. I want to figure out ways to modify that so we can look into that. How much should I do? Okay, we can just go right to a big one. So 50%, what's that hinge on? Interesting. Okay. And, so Earth. Okay, what aspect? Anywhere particular? Okay, what? There's, I guess it's because, not like every place has some interesting things going on, but I guess U.S. they're getting more resilient in a lot of ways. So what part of the U.S.? Interesting. It's going to really. It's going to the center of the map stuff. So the 0 point center, or the U.S., which is around Kansas, in the location. There's places that are claiming to be that though. 5432. Kansas, interesting place. Some great history going on there. Okay. So then there needs to go into what? Cores of the system. There's 13 places popping up around the world that also will amplify that mission. Okay, so then it needs to go into the high high levels of sacral energy being abundantly given to people. Lovely. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing people are interested in reading, so I'm gonna go for, I guess, somebody I haven't seen before. I love the regular people that come, so I'll mix it up depending on how you doing reading for people. Okay, so yeah, I guess let's see based on convenience and people who messaging me. Okay, there's a bunch of people on Messenger. Okay, let's see who's coming up. So, okay, I haven't read you before too much. So, like, just I might call you guys. So, pick up if you're. But feel free to keep sending me a message on Facebook. That seems to be the easiest. But also, you can send a thing to my email. So, in order, we'll give around 10, 15 minutes with a person. So, I'll just hit that here. So, I'm not, because I don't like to be rude, but we want to give people some time. So, be okay with that. I'm gonna call somebody now, and then we're gonna go into the meeting. And hopefully, you can hear it on the camera, the mic, so see how that works. But also, feel free. You don't have to send PayPal. That's not. I do like donations. If you send donations, I don't know how to do that because I'm kind of trying to be generous now. I should, give back to people, but if you want to donate, it's PsionicLeague@gmail.com, PayPal. I'll look at it nearing the end of the show. I will like sync up with those people a little bit, but you can donate if you want to. But I appreciate it. I will give you some. Yeah, I'll do some readings with people for free because that's the show names. That. Okay, so I'm gonna give somebody a call and we'll see if they pick up. If not, then I'll just move on to the next person. Surprise calling. Call ended. Ooh. Okay, I'll give them one more try and then I'll move on to the next person. Oh, the call ended. Okay, well, guess not then. Too bad. Okay. Let's go through. I'm looking at my email. See who sent it. Okay, well. Okay. I'll try. Hello, can you hear me? Are you okay with being?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Are you okay with being live?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to call and reading? Cool. So what can I help you with? How's things over there? You guys hear her? Feel free to comment in the chat to see if they hear you.
My speaker is kind of messed up, so you're cutting in and out. But I don't know, just whatever you think I need to hear about.
Well, how's things manifesting for you? What are you feeling? Pain? You wanted to go into specifics? I could do a lot.
I'm really pain, but I'm being told that I'm blocking myself from some of my gifts.
Okay. Block from gifts. I can cover that. And can you possibly move my voice in the speaker away because I'm getting the feedback?
I'm not sure that I can. I'm on my phone and my speaker is broken, so I have to put you on speakerphone.
Yeah, no, you can do the thing with the phone. I mean, like, I can hear my voice on the other end from probably the call the show. Like
Yeah, I don't know how to make that stop.
Can you turn the volume down on whatever computer you're also watching the show?
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, sorry. Hold on.
That's for other people too, if they can do that later for the protocols.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
is that better?
Nope, not at all. Like you can hear me on this call. Turn off the thing for that. Okay, so yeah, so blocks to gifts. Any gift that you want to shine in particular, I can just tune into some of the things that come out first.
Sorry, I turned it off too well.
That's fine. Oh, can you hear me on this?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, but can you turn that computer off, or at least put the phone away, or put the video on mute, whatever.
Okay, I did put everything on mute. I just turned the video off.
Okay, I'll test it. Nope, still hear my voice. Where's the voice coming from?
I have you on speakerphone.
Okay.
Hold on, see if I can use my headphones.
Yeah, try headphones. Okay, so I'm just gonna read into some of the gifts.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, let's see, testing. Okay, much better. So what's coming online seems to go from the soul. That's wonderful. So I do recommend empowering the soul quite a bit. Centers in the soul. And if you want to make your soul shine brighter, hear myself again.
Yeah, I can't make it stop. Because if I plug in my headphones, I can't hear you at all. But here, let me try this.
Okay. Yeah, and feel free to unmute when you're talking or whatever. See what we can do. But yeah, people can get the technical difficulties. Okay, so solar plexus, your soul, seems to be the thing that wants you to focus on right now. Soul is very valuable, very potent, a lot of rare energy, power, memory, abilities, remembrance, past life stuff. It's like a battery pack of data from life. So you're going to want to go into empowering quite a bit. A lot of the generators for different powers and abilities, the more safe you get your body to feel in different generators, the more energy they produce, and then they can pour into the circuit and then build different energy constructs and abilities that support you, especially if you're knowing what to look for in strategic. Interestingly, it does say it wants you to focus on the soul first. So not all these other species in the galaxy all have what we take for granted as a soul. Everything in life has this sparking dormant furnace for a soul. Humans are rare, and so we're like a super hybrid, and we have all this tech. Most beings ascend to their spirit. So we're doing a process of a greater ascension types along with the soul. So the things it wants you to focus on are you can hold it. You can put your ring fingers in the center of your palm, activate your palm chakra, healing, purification energy, light in the generators of your palm chakras, as well as the funnel of energy that where you generate in like the organs and the chakras, and free the circuit so that it flows. And bring it to those locations and hold your front and back of your solar plexus or whatever's comfortable. If you can't just put it behind your back, some people can, but I like doing that because then it makes this nice circuit in between your hands and the solar plexus. But if you need to put your both hands in, that's fine. And your goal is to give it love, breathe deeply, full in and out. And people can do this too in the audience. And we'll all amplify our soul together. And every once in a while, after you get a full amount of breath, hold it and see it get lighter and brighter. And you're like making the star get brighter and burn away all attachment. And you're making it so it's strong enough to overcome threats coming at it. And engulfing them with love and gratitude, like a flame spread with love and gratitude fast, and then engulfs them and then collapses it down as a thread, and it turns it into fuel to that fire, and that will give you a bunch of power, which will then circulate and then fuel a bunch of other abilities. Hey, everybody. Thanks for commenting. Feel free to comment if you have any questions. If you let's see here. It means possible wholeness. So it wants you to treat parts of yourself so that were stolen, parts of this life, most of them, Atlantis fall, Egypt fall, and Tartarian fall, and yeah, lots of quotation events for people. Spiritual invasion. So you'd be sending back in time to prevent parts from getting sold. Read is the easiest method for you. Mostly it's like fortressing and protecting yourself with various energies, seeing constructs. You get different parts like heartbeats off you, bubbles, faith, love, and gratitude for your higher self source, so on. So fuel it with those things that you generate in your heart and make it stronger. Let's see here. Okay, so it's not that good. So fortress, defense, offense is a lot of what you send back. And now your offensive abilities, they're the generator. All these are generators in the root mostly. So you're also making yourself feel safe and protect the root. Shining light onto it like a sun into the soil in spring and the dormant stuff springs up and seeds and flowers. Or mirror mirror reflector, a keto of energy sent at you, capturing and using the energy you get sent at you and turning into defensive systems that reflect more and more things coming at you, as well as does it work? Interesting. I haven't seen that. There's how does that work? Okay, there's some rare emotion that you have a generator for that has the effect. It's a positive emotion and it makes evil cease its evil functioning. So it starts to slow down, nerf it, and sometimes freeze it in its tracks because it's like if you like felt a really good feeling and you just want something that you have in you that does that. So that'll be in your sacral. So empower that too. So there's a defensive thing with that. That's a cool positive emotion thing that disarms your opponents. Okay, and then for any negative entities or and you're going to send all. Is that enough? Yes, you're going to send that back in time and make a big fortress out of all those abilities. Prevent the theft of parts of yourself, and you're going to collapse those timelines with enough of it. So you're cultivating that meditation so strong, and sending that back in time, and then more of your wholeness comes to simplification. More of yourself feels safe, and then you start generating more abilities coming online, and you feel better, and the whole time improves. Any other thing you wanted to go?
I had a head injury when I was a teenager. Do you see anything around that?
Sure. Okay. I'll look into it. Can you turn the mute?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Oh, and I'm going to ask you a question so you can unmute after. Is it still hurt?
No. I don't know why I brought it up.
Okay, I'll just look into what's there. Feel free to mute.
Okay, thanks.
So I'm reading from it. There's a little bit of damage to brain cell neurons, and it's not any. Nothing's affecting chakras, fortunately. It's mostly power to the brain. So you can heal all that, of course. It'd be like holding the head. You can do this thing, so you can activate them. And breathing deeply and centering and focusing on those areas and bringing more light to them. And disintegrating all attachment. So there's some attachment coming in to using into that wound to like drain energy off of the areas, and then keep it so it's like a block. So your goal is to make the different suns that like mostly like the third eye center and the crown, and then fractals to the neuron generators of brain power. And your goal is to make it all feel safe at the center points of those, resilient, pour out, build up density of power, and then fuel that into retaking and burning away. It's like the sun I used where you burn it with love, faith, and gratitude, all the things that are attached, and then collapse it down, and then use it as fuel, and turn it into resilient, enforcing brain power. So it's mostly energy that's been stolen from you in this. You can reclaim that back, of course. There's a system I do in Qigong where like you bring it in with breath work, and you stand it out to the outer edges of where energy is taken to the farthest. You start bringing it in and all things pulling away and holding onto it in authority. And then it's like different years of different types of energy that you're bringing in with the hug and love and being the vessel that they want to come back to. It's all every part of you is still pulling. It's like pulling it all back in like a random vortex. And so we're doing that now, and you can feel free to keep that going and amplify faith as you do that in your heart with your hand. You can like put one hand back of your head and near between your heart and your solar plexus. You can do both things that I suggested, and we'll be amplifying throughout the session in the clearing today. So how are you feeling so far, by the way? And then we'll get off the call. This is 15 minutes.
Amazing. Thank you very much. That all makes a lot of sense.
How's your emotions?
Good.
Cool. Yeah, let me know as things go. If you want to go more in depth into big things, talk, or healing clearings or sessions or whatever. Go go to deeper things. And feel free to write down a list of what you want to go into and what you imagine your greatest self is, and then define that and that goal. The goals you have, like I want to be smarter, I want to have more power, energy, and support, and more love, and positive emotions all the time. I want to have strong will. Make a list, and then see where you're at, and then what you want to get to, and then we can put all that together.
Thank you very much. That's amazing.
Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy the show. I'll go with things, and we'll probably do more shows like this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see who is up as well. Let's look through. Yeah, and again, people, if you want a free reading, go to my Facebook, message me, or just message me at the Psionic that you work on. Either a way I can call you on my Facebook or WhatsApp through your number with send it with area code and or in the email PsionicLeague@gmail.com. So let's do another reading for people again. I don't know if my email loads everything. It might be a little. Okay, so let's see in the comments because more people are commenting in message earlier. All right, so let's go into abundance thing. So, Patricia, are you there? Let's see if I can Facebook you and see what's going on. Hello?
Hey, hang on to the computer.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, how are you?
Good. How are you? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure everyone can hear you. Can everyone hear you in the audience? It's starting to rain as well. Okay, so hey Patricia, how are you feeling?
Okay, just a little bit concerned about, just like making my way with finances and being self-employed. And normally it's okay, right? But this year has, not sure, like I'm doing all the things. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I've done a little bit of work with Anne as a contra. We're just doing we did like a swapsy kind of thing. But I was with, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was with a healing group. I won't talk about who they were, but a few of us started to notice that our abilities really dropped off, and
Wait. See if we. Okay, I can hear you again.
So I feel like maybe there's recovery just to replan a bit of energy from that group that I think you was connected to.
Mine, you want to give a little hints to me if you don't want to say them?
Like ride, so it just wasn't left up to 2 years. Like Australia.
Okay. When was that?
That was February I left, and I haven't been able to do any healing or earn any money since.
Okay. What do you do for career? Just
I'm an artist, primarily. I was doing healing work, which I don't do now. I'm an interior development for 20 something years. And I started doing some small work on Etsy just to try and find a way to work with the work and discretionary spending that's going on. But yeah.
okay. Yeah, I can help you with that. And you're good. You're good on advertising and all physical work.
Yeah, the gallery does all of that. The gallery of the card or the artwork. So
Okay. So yeah, I'll do some stuff and like into the art and let's see, your art psionics. 5%. Okay. Yeah, it's mostly yeah, there's a bunch of people attached to you. So this group is kind of a little not what they say they are.
chat to you who I was talking about and a couple of us have got it like let's
Gotcha. Yeah, there's okay. I'm just gonna hear you. Is that okay if I do? Oh, thank you. Okay. So let's see what we got here. A lot of it's being neutralized, and a lot of your energy is being drained, and that's a bit of a force hold you back. Did you go out on a bad like thing with the physical people, or is it just mostly the spiritual attachment people that got you?
I left and was just like ghosted afterwards, so I didn't really,
Okay, so it's going to be mostly spiritual. Then that's good. Not, as long as there's not like they're like, oh, we got to care. We'll get. Well, I could do both. But it's like, all right. There's like 11 people still attached to you. I'm there's more actually, but that's having to do with the group. I don't know. But, okay, it's not just that group. That's trying to tell. Damn, you have a lot of people attached to you. Okay, you got like around. Oh, let me go to my physical. It's like 72 things attached to you. 31 physical people, and then a bunch of things. Especially one person that entered into your valuable. Okay, so okay, let's see what they need to get off permanently because I've dealt with this quite often. Yeah. Thank you for being in chat. So a lot of it can be resolved through wholeness. It looks like 90%. And taking down energy harvest system. Okay, so wholeness, big thing. This is chain wholeness. I'm going to be amplifying this There's going to be a big spiritual vortex around you, so you can lay down, imagine that spinning. Go like your solar plexus of the soul, and you can kind of hold the front back of that and breathe deeply as you imagine it pulling in all the parts of you, but you're amplifying that to where it's chain wholeness. So we're all these beings that are coming after you. They have things they don't. Most of the physical people are that have their goods. They don't really know these abilities. It's supposed to be the entities. So it goes back to chain beings that are black, fractured, that have things stolen from them, bring it out. We're seeing how many that goes back. Around 1 million. That's good. Better than less than other people. Okay, so then we're gonna bring wholeness, right? So the more evil they get, we're not just giving the parts back. We're gonna give them to Earth. She's gonna bring goodness, healing, lights, positivity, lessons, and all kinds of stuff. So that funnels back to their main body, and then that gets more resilient light, so that it can eventually hold on to them. If we just give them back, they're stolen very quickly. So that's goodness. And then it's like their home, and it's much better than the dark side having that part. And then it goes into their capabilities of what they want in the first place. They seem to be attached to abundance. It's like 90% of the time. Yeah, you got a lot of abundance with love quite a bit, and knowing it's tech. We're going to go into that, and then we're going to also, your abundance, those things I just talked about. So it's like your solar plexus in your heart. I see the suns in them shine brightly, thankful gratitude fueling them. And them bigger like a flame. Love and gratitude spreads the flame fast and engulfs around outer big energy sources. They're going out to the side of the universe, some of them. So I'm gonna amplify it so it gets that degree. And it's gonna collapse down as fuel and do a bunch of things. You can just have faith in it. There's like thousands of things that like big, orange pounds, all that stuff. And it's all great. And passion left over, motivation come at you, and then they'll be distracted with other things. And like fade the memory of you out of their mind so that there's no entities that reappear on them that can. Then your abundance system, which a lot of that is solar plexus and the heart that they're coming after, and stuff that's in your stores. Right? So like I said, plexus and foot. And those will get bigger. They're kind of being compressed to your body now by this targeting, a lot of it. But then there's internal targeting. That seems to mostly held in the ego. Some things from this life, some things from other lives. That you're gonna have to do a bunch of ego work and shrink down those things for attention. You love how they're shrink that shrink them down one after another. These weights will not more like this or color will go along with how well things are done. Your feelings. So use your feelings for how well the systems are working. Back. Then your art tech that will go towards abundance, which I love this ability. It's like your grid of creations of different artworks. Do you also make copies?
I don't just have the
Okay, look up on YouTube. Print on demand. There's different. I don't have my book on me right now, but we're doing that for Lisa's work. There's how-to videos of how to set up like a Shopify and essentially you can make canvas. You can make canvas printouts that like print on demand. Obviously, work it out that and as well make things that you can have in person. So set up a deal with the local person, put that out and get pieces of also we get direct people to our shows. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There might be some increase in advertising though, besides the shows. Meeting a need, like doing the art with purposes that like fulfill like a soul aspect of something that's someone's needing into their life, and then make that part of the advertising, and then put that in various places that the families, like the soul family, and the people that are looking for that art would be, and then like put flyers for that in your show. Now, reading for your art tech for abundance. We have a bunch of different like 20 ones that would help you sell. Most of them are neutral. One is that it maybe depends. Oh, that's the strongest one. All right. The 90% is in this one thing. And that ability centers your womb chakra. So you got a womb chakra ability that's very powerful. So I recommend working on that evidence that will amplify art tech quite a bit. And the rest are in their sacral. So it's around the same area. I think they're all neutralized. It's like 20 little suns. Bigger than predator attached. The biggest one is that I'm alone, and that one's that's the size. Okay, that's bigger than the predator attached to that one. Don't let this freak you out. I've seen bigger. It's weird stuff. And also to get it used to be the size of the galaxy, so it got your energy and it got big. It's bigger than the universe, the multiverse, the ultraverse, time, space, the multiple sources, various dark sources of the source of all sides. At least in its heyday. Yeah, so that you're gonna have to maybe like you can get it down if you do very good breath work during it, but meditation. Like you're gonna meditate 45 minutes if it's sitting up meditating 30 minutes. If you're doing very good breath work, you can probably get down to 15 minutes. But I recommend doing quite a bit of meditation just in case. And then like have it continue towards the next thing that empowers art tech. This essentially like makes it coming off makes it spiritually sacred, purified, and then the part of you that was put into artwork comes alive and gets stronger and has emotion effect to attract people. And the goal is like I need that. I need that in my house. That gives me quite a sensation and devotion to it that I need to have reminders to me every day. So that's the goal. So very good technique you will build up after that, but you're gonna have to monitor and maintenance this stuff. So you got a sufficient amount of power generated in your body, which may take a while. There's quite a bunch of things that won't affect you. Yeah, you're gonna have to maintenance it. So now we'll go with your emotions. So if you don't feel like listening out and happiness, joy, and love, you can take that thing, that by your friends. That's safer. Feeling love, strong, beautiful. So you keep going. And that's well, then you can just play more all feeling good. Um, that amplify your passion. How are you feeling? Yeah, do some while we're doing the show. We're doing quite a bit. And well, yeah, one hand on your staple, one, yeah. Well, one hand on your staple, one hand on your heart. Amplify all this and breathe deeply in your chest. And hold the breath. And just like really into that space of it. It's already so get focus on like just all this well, boy. Okay, so I'll do another call, but thank you. Good luck. We got that. Yeah, I do abundance readings and amplify abundance so that you can keep building up and move it. So stop you. Let me get my one set up for the next call. So anyone that wants free reading, get in this I got two accounts if you're confused about that. So message me with the one with the alien event logo because I'm locked out of the old one. Haven't been the new one. And message me in the audience and part of the family. And also you can message PsionicLeague@gmail.com and send your phone number with the area code and all of it. So I'll try out WhatsApp or Telegram or something which one you use. My phone is a little long. I receive messages. Okay, so yeah, feel free to send message on that. I'm going to check on this stuff. Okay, with that. Let's see who's here. Somebody. Let's give them a call. Okay, I'm gonna try the mic. Fix that for you guys. Okay. Okay, but do you guys hear me? Is it okay? I'm trying to fix it so you guys can hear everything well. I'll try to set it up
so that it's easier to take calls and everyone can hear everything much easier. But again, you can message me on Facebook if you want to do a call, get a free call, reading. Okay, better, cool, wonderful. Seeing who's there. Okay, yeah, I'll get you. A lot. Yeah, I'm sorry if it's dropping in and out. I didn't see that happening, so maybe it's a glitch. This thing's trying to interfere with us. Let me know in the chat anytime you hear that. I'll try to resolve it from any gremlins we have. Okay. So the next caller. Hello, Lily. Welcome.
How you?
Can you hear it? Can everyone hear her? You do some sound testing and see if we can get you.
Yeah, it sounds good. I've got you muted in the background, so.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see if they can hear you. Feel free to drop a comment, everyone, if you can hear okay. If you have any problems, whatever, let us know. And how can I help you, Lily? How have you been feeling?
Yeah, well, as you have seen on your social media, a week and a half ago, my right lung spontaneously collapsed, and I had to go in for emergency lung surgery. And it's been a pretty wild ride. Lots of stuff happening in the unseen side of the world that I've had reading from you to see what you pick up on. I've appreciated your support thus far as well, which is a special mention. Thank you. But yeah, it's been pretty wild, and I know there's a lot more going on than what's showing on the surface.
Okay. So the people out there that are having some trouble hearing her, I'm going to try to fix that, but she had a collapsed lung. We're going to solve that. So let's see. So how's everything feeling? How's pain? How's things working out with it? Being seen by the doctor, and how's its current condition?
Yeah, so
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so the physical pain itself is pretty there. I have been trying to go for plant-based medicine as much as possible to help with the pain. So I'm having some THC gummies instead of the opioids, which mean a bit more gentler in the system. Mentally, it's been a big struggle. I felt very dissociated from my physical form. But there's a total recall going on, so I'm completely, understand to a certain degree that there's so much more going on than just this. I know that there's some really 38.0 version ready to bust on through. So yeah, definitely going through all of this and a lot of grief coming to the surface through this one.
Can I read into you, by the way?
Yes, please, thank you.
Yeah. Continue your son.
Yeah, so
Which lung is it? Is it which?
So my left lung collapsed in 2020, but now 5 years later, now we've got the right lung that's joined.
Okay. And is the left working better now?
Yeah, honestly, after the surgery, the left has felt pretty strong.
And what's been going on with you? What's happening at that time that it happened? What have you been experiencing? Anything you can tell me about, like what might have been involved in the causation?
So I have a genetic lung disease that I found out about through the situation 5 years ago. And earlier this year, I went through some relationship ended the year prior on Halloween last year, and that sort of still trickled into the new year a little bit. But then I also went through redundancy at work and had to find a new job, but all of these were big blessings in disguise, and I really felt super strong. I felt like a lot of things had come into alignment for me, so it kind of came at a surprise time where I thought I really had things going on.
Can I send a healing clearing?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to work to the core. So we're a trillion out from the core. Your right lung's at a -7, your left lung's at a -3. They go and coincide with each other. 90% spiritual. Okay, so let's go into why and causation. Okay, where does this go back to? Okay, I'm gonna make a time for you. Okay, what's going on at, okay, let me just make sure I'm not. Okay, what's going on at age 30? Like, what are you doing?
Age 30 was when I had my youngest son, Phoenix, and then I got severe postnatal depression, and then I wanted to be here and tried to starve myself to death. Well, not really consciously, I tried to starve myself, but that's something that I'm fine with at that time.
Sorry, have you done any insights on why you felt so much depression at that time?
Not necessarily. I think there was a lot of denial within myself of really allowing myself to be me. I felt extremely unworthy from school bullying, and other bits and bobs. I think a lot just came to the surface. I've been abusing myself for a long time, and it was a breaking point.
There's a lot of layers going out there, so let me just try to break some of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling emotion, so I'm going to help transmute that. There's a lot of sadness in your lungs.
Yeah.
There's, it's not transmutable, it's not redistributed. Okay, a lot of it's coming with a lesson, and some rest. Just that. And, okay, how's your son like at that time? What and was any of the depression like postnatal? What were some of the causes that you were able to confirm around that?
Yeah, my youngest son was absolutely like a total phenomenon. He was a little, not that he was just crazy. And for the most part, just like, he's a highly sensitive ex-collection cell contract. So yeah, he was bring about a great change and great healing. So he was
And that,
catalyst to
that's the same one you got depressed with?
Yes.
Okay. Just looking at that, because I'm confirming.
I had it with both of my boys though. But when I had my eldest, I was 19, so I was pretty much going to a baby, whereas with Phoenix, it was a totally different type of experience.
Yeah, that's a lot of it. From what I'm reading, there is a big predator system targeting him.
trying to suppress. It seems I'm just making sure this is trying to really stop me from looking at this. uh, yep, okay. Okay, this is a timeline for what you're saying. So there's a timeline. That your one. There's a timeline your kid could make a big impact on the world, change the world, and also speed up ascension through the cause and effects they're having. So there's a predator system that's interacting with anchors to the future, and Australia. Points in Australia, interesting. That and this predator, it used to be the size of the galaxy. Now it's the size of the source of all with 3 atmospheric pressures. So yeah, it's a big predator, and that's that's got a bunch of um, and it's got a bunch of things under it working for it, and also getting into the future. You know, okay, yeah, your family's got a lot of abilities. It's stealing most of the time abilities to go into the future off you, which go to your heart. Okay. Also leads to your lung problems. So there's like a temporal incursion on your temporal body that's operating in a -8. So we're gonna start clearing that, and also shrink down its ability to do that in the future and farm. Stealing like 10,000 abilities from you, and then also, so you are affecting the timeline, making things better too. So there's like a whole targeting thing with both people, and it's trying to use its energy mostly to prevent the timeline of your kids having a big impact on everything, which is like keeping them somewhat in the matrix if they can. And so then there's predators that are targeting you that are connecting to predators in Australia, as well as the antiverse portal in the Bermuda Triangle, and that's the anti-Earth and the galactic prime creator of the anti-Earth version that's with our galaxy. That don't like you, so you want to get them to like you, and as well, you got kind of got your versions of yourself to like you more, so that's nice. At least neutral. The goal, they're entangling with you, so you bring them along for healing, get them to understand. They're being Machiavellian and divided against you. Then we're working on it. So go ahead and hold your palm chakras and hold your lungs like in a hug. And we're gonna start. We're gonna clear a lot of your lungs and attachment in the temporal body and the 10,000 abilities. Most of it's from your heart, skull, neck area. That's like 90%, and then a bit your throat. So you can kind of just do this kind of Cyrus kind of healing pose and hug, and breathe deeply. and hug yourself in the center and see a star supernova getting bigger and brighter, and faith, love, and gratitude, burning away all the attachment coming at it, and collapsing every one of those predators down, and do that in meditation for so things will get better and better as you're clearing it. He has a predator attached to him that's on his own. That's haunting him quite a bit, and it's trying to reach into back in time. Oh, he has his own time abilities. I got to steal from his heart. How old is he? Mm-hmm. It's hard to do this stuff. But you want to teach them meditation by understanding that they can create their own happiness and recharge themselves like a battery, and like reward them for it, and get them to do it enough times, especially at times that they're depressed and not feeling good, to understand that it works, and do it with them. Because a lot of kids don't like meditating. They like doing things all the time and then being all over the place. But like, if you just reward them for doing it, and eventually like catalog them into it, and then they can experience it. And you can have him do the same thing to clear his heart. -5 haunting, so -3% of it is his heart. Also his throat. So you guys seem to inherit. He also inherits something. So there's some power of voice stuff, authority. Let's do with your source voice commands. And he has that too, apparently. So you're going to want to clear that because that's being taken and then used against you. To go with that, so that it's not happening. That also your throat chakra goes into your breath and your ability to breathe, so that also implies the lungs. So you're going to have to really make the lungs feel safe, and have their chi turned on every day, so they can repair itself, which is by getting it to feel safe enough, and you feel bliss, and you'll kind of know when you're on, after doing like 5-15 minutes kind of thing, clearing and breathing and making it feel good and filling them with light. Next thing. Yeah, so the predator is trying to use time travel to then go back to the womb space and then attach to you. So predator says solar system, Earth, this is solar energy, solar system. Your solar energy got out to the size of multiverse. So you use your womb space to trap on. Yeah, the dream space womb events of holding him is being incurred into, so use as a healing trap while holding the sacral area, and get that until all the time travel is collapse, and either you can do it for him or he does it where he clears his time body. I think he needs it, so you know that he has that ability, and then he has to protect it. It's sought after. And you can teach them how to clear with like vanishing, with like Paul Santos stage and different vanishing sort of stuff. And, yeah, it's mostly going after the heart and the throat, for him as well. Soul stuff. So then you need to focus on your soul. There's a part of your soul that reflects the physical body, and it's getting incurred into quite a bit. Yeah, your soul's getting incurred quite a bit. So you're gonna have to heal your soul, and there's like layers to it, like you move the core outward, and push out everything inside. The core next to the source of the soul, and you have generators and you can continue to produce a bunch of energy. Second layer is the realm of the soul. That's where your main generator is, as well as a bunch of tech, cool tech. And a bunch of things we'll be trying to hide there. And then that we'll figure out. And then next is there's like 100 layers. For at least, well, I think you've got more parts of the soul that you've earned than most people. So you got earned 7 different parts, and that goes into stuff I haven't talked about with people. There's deep evolutions of the soul that people aren't, they don't know about. So you've earned like 7 aspects. Most people are like 1 to 5. Okay. So you're gonna have to clear each one of those as well, and then get them empowered. And there's a part of the main soul part that you were born with that has a reflection of a physical body, and that's got the illness aspects. You can go into vision questing and like look for visions on what it looks like. I've seen like people have a ship in a storm and they gotta resolve everything, or like the whole house is on fire. It's something that is meaningful, and you go into action and vision resolving the problem, and it will show up to you as something. Right now, it's a -10, so I'm not saying that it's really bad. It just needs a lot of attention. Maybe trying to kill you. So, but you can get past it because you've had some big pressures and things like that. So you have to you can resolve it. These are all tests to become a greater healer. And you got it. And let me know if you need help and feeling stuff. I'm going to be I've been resolving a lot of the pain and setting support for pain from what it was at the beginning of the call being 10. What is it now? What would you say? Pain.
Yeah, it definitely significantly less. I'm saying that talk already.
Cool. There's a lesson. Let's see what it is. It's going into like accepting parts of yourself that you've been pushing away and understanding them and loving them, integrating them, and then also letting go of false selves and attachment. It's kind of both. It's like you're where you're making a pure metal and then the sludge is dissipating kind of thing. False self. So pure gold. And, and that's a lot of the soul. So soul work, and you want to get to a space where it's like you're going inward and letting go of the outer layers of the onion and going to your purest, greatest, truer self, already healed, that's deep within the whole place that's already deep within, and you're letting go of what is not that, and transmuting it, turning into fuel to go deeper. And there will be some more lessons. So just keep asking questions while going deeper into it, and you'll get to like the core, which you'll have like a little eureka moment having to do with yourself, and your feelings, emotions, and what they mean. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I hope you feel better, and let me know how things go.
No worries. Thanks so much, Sean. Really appreciate the read. That was amazing.
Hope you have a wonderful night.
Thanks, you too.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so who's up for the next meeting? Before I finish up, I don't know if you want to do one more. like this stuff, I'll do more of these shows. You guys can kind of understand. You get a more in-depth dealing with PsionicLeague, their services, cheap clearing healings are really good. People love those, and PsionicLeague, as you know. Okay. Okay. Call. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so, can I tune into, can I send the healing clearing, and what did you want to go into the
Yeah, can you just put my arm, please?
what?
I'm just anything attached on
Can I scan your arms?
yeah. Did you reconnect it?
Uh,
On Facebook, I'm sure.
okay, yeah. Scan it. Your burns in the bones. Okay.
Yeah.
When did that start? And how would you rate the pain and what you're feeling with it? Can you give me some description?
Right now it's still down about 4. But it was a direct positive attack.
Okay. Oh, yeah, can you go into describing it? So it's a burning, and how much
Yeah,
pain would you rate it?
It feels like I was microwaved from the inside out. Like at the time it was happening, it actually felt like I was being microwaved.
Is
It
it
felt
happening?
like somebody was holding my wrist and putting fire through my bones. Is how it felt. And now I just feel like really heavy sunburn.
Okay, are you feeling it right now, or is it just like
Yeah.
more of a side effect right now, or like?
Now it just feels like the after effects
Okay, gotcha.
of being like, through the hands upwards.
What were you doing at the time, and can you
I
describe
was
it?
like singing on my podcast with a guest. Yeah, so we were getting all sorted, and I absorbed quite a bit of it. Yeah.
What were you talking about on the show?
When you talk about someone's personal journey,
What was,
right? It's on my channel. I don't want to go into it.
did you want to name drop your channel for people?
Yes, I can it.
Cool. And when you say personal journey, are you like going into deep subjects something would want to target you
No, not
for?
really. I was just thinking something in the community who's massively targeted individual.
Yeah.
Because I'm also direct as well, so I think I have some kind of day.
There you go. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can track some of that back for you. So go ahead and put your ring finger in the center of your palms and start with holding your hands kind of near your chest like this, and then like hold it for a while to clear that, and then move on slowly throughout the whole hand. And we're clearing all the meridians, and so it amplifies your ability to move the energy out of the circuit. Also, if can you like I'll have you lay down in a bit, but can you do a horse stance? You know how to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I'm trying to get my son's practice at the same time.
Okay. Are you able to take 15 minutes and not do that, or?
We're on schedule.
Okay. Are you? Can you make it while doing a horse stance?
I can, yeah.
Okay, cool. The goal of that is to ground you, so the circuit starts flowing. So like holding it as long as you can until your legs feel like they're really blasting energy out of them is the goal. And you can like readjust, give it like a few second break, and then go back at it. lot of it. That whole thing ground out a lot of energy out of your arms. I'm going to look at what energy it is and all that, where it's from. Do you know where the person you were talking about is from? You don't have to say exactly, but like what country? I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, I was reading that. Is it this one? Yeah, it's a distance thing. In the East Coast. Plus, okay, making sure anything else. Yeah, I agree with you. It's mostly going. I'm looking at military. Oh, yeah, they're still trying to monitor you. Yeah, I've had it like where they flare up like crazy, and then it like freezes the body, and it's just super weird how they could do that. Yeah, like the nerve damage. Yeah. Okay. So it's weird. New York. Yeah, from Montauk again, really. Okay. Hey, okay, let's look into that and that handler. Definitely vampiric. Let's see how it's working. One. Regular type of energy. It's like the it's like a fiery venom. Okay, so see how that works and operates. The being's trying to attack me. Let's see what that is. Okay, it looks like it's a physical person handler with entity attachments. Their thing expands to the size of the galaxy. Start neutering that. If you have a hand free while you're doing your things, I'd recommend. Yeah, heart. So your source, you can put 3 grams or palm on your heart. Amplify your source to grow. Faithful gratitude to get bigger than coming in, and have gratitude for this predator. Now you're going to get its abilities. Um, yeah, it's uh, so yeah, you're getting this predator's abilities, and we're going to tutor the physical handler. And it's a volatile energy, so you're going to use a lot of loving detachment around it, like coddling a baby and wrapping silk like a spider around its prey kind of thing, and then collapsing down in the pocket dimension, healing, giving it love like a baby. That you're like, I'm gonna be a much better caretaker. Let's see what is going on in this okay. There's like 23 generators that you're gonna get for this ability, and then a bunch of energy, like millions of units that you can turn into a system. I'd recommend turning into an automatic defense system around you. And so we're going to collapse around it like with a big source, hugging around this big ball, and then collapse it down in the pocket dimension. And getting it out of your arms, as I guess they're trying to stop you, and it's like a punishment type of thing. Capturing entities. got scorpion energy, like negative scorpion. Okay. After that, you this person fully. It's like possessing around their spirit. And their third eye check. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we're doing that now. Collapsing that now. And when you get time, yeah, do some breath work while you're grounding, it all out, and see it as a ball, shrinking it more and more. That's felt that anchors your arms as a ball. But anchor you're feeling pain. And then rate that where it was from being 10, and then let you know at the end of this as we're shrinking down. Yep, that's what's going on. We're creating an antidote, and we're giving it love, and we're getting the demons a much better playpen area than this asshole that was dominating it. And then getting the generators to like you, and then now you got some scorpion abilities. Oh, and that's perfect. Now they're gonna rue the day they mess with you again. Oh, that's great. And if you want to initiate this ability, it's a command-based thing, and essentially you got a tail. You're gonna earn a tail. It's like a scorpion tail, and you just gotta keep it maintenance and protected to where it protects itself and takes out any fur that goes after it. You can kind of hold your root chakra for clearing it, and it can extend. Well, its radius varies from person to person. You could probably make its radius to the entire planet of this realm. So if you need to use it like that. And I also where you target in the beam. It's about it's like a fiery kind of dynamic and work and paralyzing. You can add on to it. I'd recommend using it. Somebody's really hurting you. Put it on the source of their power because they're a predator, and so they stole the tech, and so you're using it to neuter their ability. Okay? I'm just going to keep shrinking that down. Any other problems that you're or things you want to go into?
No, that's the main thing right now. I appreciate it.
Okay, so how's your arms doing from 10 to where it was? Nice. Cool. Feel free to do like stretches with your hands and trigger point therapy in the sore areas and hold it there for a while. That will usually be like an overloaded. I'm glad. Yeah, you can overcome all these things. So believe in yourself. Okay, so as that dissipates, wonderful. Yeah, so thank you for calling, and I'm glad that I could help you. And let me know if you need any more help later on. Don't be a stranger. Hope you have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye. Okay, nice. Success. So I hope everyone enjoyed those live call-in readings, and we'll be doing more of that in the future, so you can see what's going on. But feel free to hit me up in the meantime. SHARDS.com. There's services, clearing, healing, or full consultation you can have, whatever you want. And we'll go into all the things. We can unlock your dormant abilities, unlock abundance, release memory blocks, go into stuff, dormant abilities, scorpion tail, any targeting, getting rid of things, attachment, lovers and things that won't let go, demons that are after trying to kill or target a person trying to kill us. All these all goes into lessons for greater sonic abilities, and all of you can get more and more empowered. And we do that here in PsionicLeague. So, yeah, PsionicLeague.com, sessions, and all that. Also got a membership section, a bunch of abilities, video format people can get. There are a lot of cheap ones, like $11, so rather than $10, especially for path and coping mechanisms are really good. Purification, healing, and kind of people want to do this initiation into a big one. But also you can contact me PsionicLeague@gmail.com or it's like a trip we're doing to Mexico, sacred trip. That goes to a bunch of pyramids. Very powerful, activate, awaken and activate hot springs, pyramids, healing artifacts that are around. A lot going on. That's a lifetime opportunities are there. I think I can show you that. So, yeah, you'll go into like alien artifacts quite a bit, and there's all these places that we're going. Like the Quetzalcoatl portal. Oh yeah, and the reason I'm bringing this up, we're almost out of tickets, so you gotta act now quickly if you want to get on this trip. Do ET contacting, go into these big, powerful places that just someone will just heal the crap out of you. Here's the hot springs, oof, by the mountain and waterfall. Oh, can't wait to go. Activating superhuman love. There are giants here. Amazing places. 13th dimensional connection, ascension places, all kinds of stuff going on here. And again, in a few weeks, I'll be going to the Full Disclosure Now conference in Florida. So get your tickets. The coupon code below. Be there. Hang out and chill. Yeah, we're almost out of tickets, so get them while you can. Activate your divinity within. We want someone to experience these powerful places that we were very lucky to find. Ancient history that goes beyond the matrix tries to imprint that these places are for. There's 10,000 pyramids in Mesoamerica. They don't even attempt to touch on this. Just needs to went there. Miracle healing. My fault. I had a bunch of key things that go away. All but just disappeared as soon as I got there. Places, pathway to immortality, all this kind of stuff going on. So yeah, again, tripping for the PsionicLeague at gmail.com. That would be in mystery school there, so I'll be teaching a bunch of things like telepathy, unlocking abilities, reading who you are, teaching people how to read their past lives and go deeper. So, and also be going to the alien event, and plus with some Rion's events in right before the trip in Texas. So alien events in Las Vegas, Telepathy
there. I'll be on a panel, and depending on how many tickets Rion gets, I'll be presenting there. It's quite a bit of fun. So come meet me there, enjoy, and share this with a bunch of people. I will be giving healing and upgrades for people that share this video out. Please, supporting a lot, getting these things up to people and keeping the work going. And I'll be helping you. See y'all later. Hope you have a wonderful night. Dream, good dream. So, see you guys later.